Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to episode 8 of the legendary only Borderlands challenge that I did with my brother. Now, in this episode, we didn't really do much farming. We didn't go for many legendaries. It was mainly just a day of genuine storyline progression. However, this bit was a bit shorter because during this stream, Dylan ended up getting pretty tired and having to go off early. But as you can see, we've left off exactly from when we were in episode 7, just leaving Soul's Palace after finally defeating him for the first time. Then we wanted to go and continue on with the storyline straight away and go and face the, I still can't remember her name is. Robo, long arm, weird freaky bitch. I did also completely decide to revamp my class because I thought I could have a better way to run it. So if you wanted to copy or if you wanted to follow along with what I was doing, then here you go. This is the build I run with for the rest of the game, I'm pretty sure. It was very strong, very broken, as you'll see in the clips. We just kind of shred stuff after this point. In last episode, we managed to finally get the Hot Slugger, which essentially just made the rest of the story mode completely trivial and very easy. But if you want to follow along, this is the build you can use. It's very good, it's very easy to make, and it also does crazy damage, but it's as simple as you throw out your disco ball, you detonate your disco ball, and everything dies with your weapon afterwards. It's basically just storing up all the damage it all does into your gun and then letting it all rip with a fast fire rate weapon. So Dylan wanted to farm a stim pack that works really well with the Rafa build, so that's where we're racing to. But you'll hear a little clip in a minute. I just had to leave in. You'll get why. Every now and then I feel a fart, and I shit myself tonight. And now it's going up my crack. Okay. It is slimy.
Oh no, wait, actually, don't even talk to me about someone shitting them. Right, me, Dad, Mum, and Blake, we went Mackey's this morning about 8 o'clock before I got home. Right. And tell me why there was just some random homeless. He asked me for some change, and fair enough, give him some change. But tell me why he thanked me and then told me about the fact that he had just shit himself right then and there. Like, bro. So we're in Cabra.
At least he's honest.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Like, good on him. But there is a toilet in Mackey's.
Toilet.
Where do these posters?
So as you can see, me and Dylan were having a pretty interesting conversation while farming for this stim kit. But bro, who just does that? Who walks up to some random kid in Mackey's and goes, "Hey yo bro, can I have some change? Oh, by the way, I just shit it in my pants, bro." Like, who does that? Now guys, I'm not going to lie to you, on stream we were farming these guys for almost an hour, and then I sit here and I think I finally got the stim pack that Dylan needed, just to figure out really quickly that I was highly disappointed and I got a world drop and not the right one. On kill, convert 100% of any excess damage into healing orbs that seek out nearby allies. Eh?
What? That is not the right one.
Oh. So yeah, as you can probably imagine, I was a bit butthurt, so after that, my game actually crashed. No idea why. You know, Borderlands just being Borderlands, it decided it was going to fucking kill itself in-game, of course. But then we finally decided after that I had crashed and we had the disappointing world drop that we were just going to continue with the storyline, so we came back over to the east side of the map and we were going to fly over and get to the west part and go and do the rest of the storyline that we still hadn't finished yet. By the way, I also think I'm convinced, and when I say this, this might be the highest area of density mobs in the game. Like, when I came down here, look at all those red dots on my minimap. There were mobs everywhere. Look at them all. Like, if this was a farmable area, it would be insane. Look at how many mobs there is. It's crazy. And they just kept spawning. So we'd finally got to the point in the mission where you go and fight the Ripper Queen, where we were meeting up with Quent and getting in towards going towards the main city. Now, I think when it comes to the storyline, this was my least favourite bit to do, just because it feels so long. Because, like, the other ones, you just kind of fight one boss and you move on to the next one. But after this one, you have to do so much more towards getting to the end. I get that's how the story works, but this bit always feels really long to me, especially after doing it once already. It was very, I don't like the idea of having to do it all over again, if that makes sense. But it is what it is. So if you've done this before, you'll know after doing that mission where you go and rescue Quent, he tells you to go and meet up with an old Vault Hunter. If you don't know who it is, I won't spoil it for you. I'll let you watch it through the Let's Play episode. But it's a returning Vault Hunter. And I was quite excited to see him here because I didn't get to experience much of him from the other games. So it was nice seeing him in this one. But yeah, I'll let you catch up with it.
Oh, it's Moxie.
That's some nice gear you've got. I want to look.
No fighting on the premises.
Oh, damn. Thanks, there.
Yeah.
You heard the rules. Exceptions for the exceptional.
Zane! What did I tell
Bro,
you?
she looks so good in this game.
Customers?
Why don't you remind us?
Ladies first.
Bastard.
Sorry for the mess, y'all. This round's on me.
Gang shit.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
So as you can see, we got the lovely Moxie back in Borderlands 4, and she looks absolutely incredible, bro. Like, bro, she's gorgeous. But it was quite nice seeing Zane in this game as well, considering in Borderlands 3, I didn't actually, I didn't play him. And I only did one playthrough in Borderlands 3, so I didn't even get to experience much of him. So he's actually quite funny in this game, and I really enjoyed having him here. So after enlisting Zane's help, you essentially go down into this vault that's under Moxie's bar, and Zane wants you to go and meet his friend, his pet, so to say. And yep, it's a fucking Thresher. I hate Threshers so much. But this is essentially your difference to Bruce. And it's quite a fun quest, to be fair, and having the Thresher on your team's pretty cool as well. It's pretty gangster. Of course, Zane would have a Thresher, but yeah. So, after you've killed all the Rippers, you essentially just want to jump up on top of this catapult, place down the little toy, and then Sophia, the lovely little Thresher that she is, will absolutely eviscerate the thing. So essentially, we run around, you do this 2 more times, and then you've completed this part of the mission. But Sophia, honestly, gangster Thresher. And you have to pick up the bear as well, which gets excessively slimier as the mission continues. But after breaking the little catapults with Sophia, you make your way into the east side main city, and you take Sophia to go and help disrupt it. But then Callus, the bitch Ripper Queen, decides to, absolutely attack on Titan her ass. And kills her. Rest in peace, Sophia. But yeah, fuck Callus. But then you essentially just spend the rest of the time with a very mopey Zane fighting through the rest of the city. And you want to just clear the camp, and then you can eventually claim the town as your own after you've done a couple of little side quests around the area to unlock the power and save the civilization and bring peace and prosperity to whatever the city's called. I can't ever remember for the life of me. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but Dylan seems to always get these interesting ass glitches, man. Like, he had his medkit and his throwing knife inside his hot slugger. You get to meet the big booty baddie of Borderlands. Fumbled, bro. Oh, he fumbled.
Oh.
This is no way to treat my guest. A toast to our hero.
Fumbled. Fumbled.
Sorry. We ran out of wine and potable water a few days ago, and all we have left are the fountains.
Yummy. But there you go, you get to meet my absolute queen and Zane's most fumbled project of his life. But honestly, when I first met Levine and got the introduction for her, she became my favorite character straight away, bro. I'm not even gonna cap, I ain't no liar, bro. Levine, drop dead gorgeous, stunning character. But after you restore power to Levain's city, she essentially asks you to go out and go and look for Zane because they end up going missing. And in the storyline, they actually tell you about how Zane and Levain were doing some freaky Pound Town action. So she asks you to go and find him, and you track him down, and you go and meet the little nerdy guy that you meet at the start of this part of the quest line, and he essentially tells you that comms are on the skits, and he wants you to go and recover them so you can find Zane. So you go to the gate, you go and try and invade the bandit camp, and that basically tells you to go to 2 bandit camps and pick up some echo comm devices so you can restore the communication. So that's what we did. We went and grabbed the communication devices and then proceeded on inwards to the story to go and rescue the dumbass Zane.
Come on in.
Guess what we're gonna do to this
Can't
guy?
be too careful with vault hunters running around.
Yeah, exactly.
So, after absolutely doming that poor guy who essentially got tricked by us, we go in, we finally meet up with Zane, and what he says is that he's found where Callus is hiding, and we're essentially going to go push her shit in. So we fight through this camp, you go and do a bunch of killing, you know, the cool thing you do in Borderlands, and then you progress inwards to this mine, where, spoiler alert, well, actually, I'll just let you see, you know? So, I skipped over a big part of the dialogue where there's a very long, unskippable, really annoying and irritating conversation that happened between Callus and the Timekeeper, where essentially she just says, haha, you're not in control anymore, I'm gonna rule the world, and then the Timekeeper basically says, no, I know what you're doing at all times, but then essentially you go into this room where one of her lieutenants, I guess you could say, was essentially talking shit. This is where they made their rippers, like they make you go fucking crazy. However, as you enter this room, you find out very quickly that Quent has been kidnapped. And at the end of the mission, you get the chance to save him or let him die. And can you guess what we did? Stay to find out.
You deal with this, gobshite. I'll look for a way to stop the machine.
Let's wrap this up! I'll just be on a lesson later!
Don't worry, I got it.
As you can tell, a very difficult boss fight. I mean, the guy didn't even get to move, but he did drop us a legendary. And if you'd seen my legendary farm guide, this sniper is one of the best snipers in the entire game for Harlow. This thing is ridiculous.
What does happen if you kill Quent?
No, 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 no!
No!
I'm so sorry.
Damn it. Finish off the machine at least. We owe the boy all that much.
So as you can see, nothing really happens when he dies. You essentially just get a sad gasp from Levain and Zane. But other than that, that's about it. But it does seem pretty brutal knowing that you are the thing that essentially causes him to die. Like, there was a hint of remorse from me when this happened. I did kind of feel bad, which is crazy because I hate the character as well. But it's just so... There's something about knowing it's so simple to save his life. But yet I just chose to stand there and watch him burn to death.
Is Quent?
In a better place, I hope. Unlike where I'm gonna put
His head
Callus.
just moved.
This is my fault. Should never have brought him. Right selfish.
Callus killed him, Zane. Not you. And he died helping us destroy
Damn,
the
boy.
awful machine.
Bro's not dead, bro. Look at his head.
You did all you could. Both of you. I just shudder to contemplate.
But yeah, guys, essentially after we finished the story mission, Dylan ended up getting pretty tired because he just switched on to being on nights now. So he was quite exhausted, especially having to stay up to match the schedule I needed to stream. But we ended up killing this guy a couple more times, tried to farm a couple more of the unique drops that he has, and then we decided to call it a night from here. But we will be back with episode 9 to where we will continue with the story, doing a bit more farming and having a bit more fun when it comes to the legendary only challenge. But I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I hope you're enjoying it as you go along. Remember to leave a like, make sure you comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember to turn on the notification bell. You have no idea how much this stuff helps, guys. And it also makes it to where you never miss a video, because it'll notify you every single time I upload a video. But thank you guys very much for keeping up to date with the legendary only challenge. And I'll catch you guys in episode 9. Adios.